Hello, great people. I trust you very well. This is Francis Imariabe yet again. Yeah, I trust you've liked, commented, and shared this to your friends, family, and I miss if you have one, right? Good to have you here. Right, so we'll be looking at the subject of wealth creation, distribution, and ownership as it were in that context. So today I'm going to say something very striking, but it's very profound. Nobody ever became great by playing it safe. People became great by taking risk. And on many levels, risk here is sometimes calculated. So nobody ever or has ever, when it comes to finances, when it comes to wealth, when it comes to money, nobody has ever made it as it were and played it safe. There were moments where they had to rebel against the norm to make sure that the financial freedom that they desire, they accomplished it. Right? So you must understand that life itself is risky. And one of the profound truths about life being risky is that you're not going to live your life. You're going to die someday. That's how risky life is. You're not going to live your life. You're going to die someday. Whatever happens after death is another symposium discussion. But the idea is actually that you're not going to live the earth alive. You're not going to live a life. That's how risky it is. Right, so that being said, what is the best that can happen? What is the worst that can happen? So you must understand that the journey to personal development, the journey to wealth, the journey to growth, the journey to earning more, the journey to living a life you desire starts with realizing also that it is risky. There are people who own businesses, lost literally everything, and started again. In your chosen field of career and endeavor, you're going to have moments where you literally, what people call the midlife crisis, where literally everything is not working. Right? But you must understand that in those moments, what should be your attitude? So one of the things that have made people stand out is their ability to bounce back when they fall. Not everybody have that capacity to do that. I know that someone said, what doesn't kill you? They're saying that what doesn't kill you make you stronger, but well, not every time. So also, what doesn't kill you? It doesn't make you stronger. In short, what doesn't kill you? Don't try it again. You may not survive. Right? But that's how wonderful it is. Every great innovation was born out of risk. But not people took risk. The aircraft, some persons viewing this right now, probably you're even maybe next week or the week before now, you flew on the airplane. There's people, the Wright brothers, who saw that, wow, this thing can happen. Where did they get that motivation from? Seeing the bird fly. So that's when you now saw that, because the few aircraft they did one time, they have the first episode, they have the wings and everything. So they saw that the bird were flying. That actually gave them inspiration. I mean, the aircraft have the wings right now for balance on the head. But the point here is, in all these stories, is that they took risk. They risked their life, they risked their resources to make sure that worked. True, family came in, people also came in that supported, but the idea is that some of you are playing it too safe. You are just comfortable. I'm making my 1 million, so I shouldn't stress myself. Come on. There are many more that you can earn. But you must tell yourself that this journey is risky. But one of the ways to mitigate your risk is to get trained. Training to become a pilot is risky. That's why you go to, aviation school and learn all these things and how to fly. Right? It's risky. But it's more risky if you don't know how to drive, if you don't know how to rather fly by being trained. So when it comes to wealth creation, training is essential. Training is key. Training is paramount. Is what reduces your risk and gives you wings to fly. In this subject matter of money, you must understand who are the people within my industry, who are the people within my community, within my space, who have taken risks before. Right? It's not just people that they just talk about it. They have proof, they have results, right? What did they do? And how can I become better by replicating or Gleaning. You don't need to replicate already. Just like glean wisdom from it, and you get what you want. So you must understand that. To reduce that risk, first and foremost, it's risky. To be wealthy, it's a risky journey. It's not a journey for the comfortable. It's a journey for those who are willing to take the risk and go in for it, right? So how do I mitigate my risk? By getting trained. Get expert professionals within your space who teach you. So if you're already doing well, let's say you're into photography, there are people who do this thing more than you, right? And not just that they are into photography, they understand the business concept of what you're doing. People can take good photography, but that doesn't mean you'll be worthy doing it. It doesn't mean you'll be rich doing it. No. There are people who have created a business model from those things, and they are earning more. You know the funny thing, some of them do not even know how to snap properly, but they understand the business or whatever you're doing. So anything you're doing right now, you must understand. To mitigate that risk, you must get trained. Get trained by people who understand the business part of your craft, whatever you're doing, the business part of it, how to make this thing work, effective, structures and systems that doesn't even necessarily need your time and attention, but it's still running, right? So it is a risky venture. Like I said, nobody who has become great did it comfortable. No, they were people who were risk takers, and on many levels, calculated risk. It is essential. And another thing you must get from this one is, who are the persons within my space, within my ecosystem that have done, they are working. It is so good, it's good to talk. It has its place, but are you working the talk and you're walking the talk? Get close to them. Sometimes you have to buy their courses. You buy the course doesn't mean you, sometimes buy the courses just to get a closer approach to how they do things and how they run things. So understand, I want to be worthy. This is risky. Like I said, there are midlife crises that happen. Things happen, you may lose all of your assets. What's your attitude? I have this attitude that, hey, this journey is risky. But I told you before, it's risky in the sense of life itself is risky. Life is risky. You are not going to live this life alive. You are going to die. Everybody here on this space, someday you're going to leave this earth, right? Yeah, you're going to leave this earth. Wherever you're going to, like I said, wherever you're going to is another symposium discussion. But understand that it's risky. But you mitigate your risk by getting trained. You mitigate your risk by being under mentorship, by being under training. And this is what so this is what putting out is helping you to do, right? So understand, do not play it small. Set your goal so big that you will be shocked on how you're going to accomplish it. And let me tell you something. There is no goal too big that cannot be attained. There is no goal too big that cannot be attained. I have a friend, what it does, what one of my friends does every year is that he set a financial targets for the year. He can do, okay, I want to make like 2 billion this year, 3 billion this year. And the funny thing is that before 6 months, he has accomplished that. And he uses all that of his time to do other things he wants to do. And yours may not be like that. Sure, I understand, it will not be like that. So one thing about setting goals and taking bigger risks is that you are setting yourself up to unleashing your potentials, right? So set yourself up by setting goals, financial goals that would make you stretch, that will make you expand your capacity. Don't say, there's simple you see, they say, I cannot jump, or I'm not that jump. But have you had an encounter where a dog chase you? You jump some elevated platform, you don't look back. Was I the one to do that? Who did that? It was you. That means that you actually had it inside of you. The platform or the opportunity have not come for you to express it. Right? So you must understand, finance is important. Finance is big. Finance is you. It makes a part of your life work. And it's not going to come to you on a bed of roses. It's not going to come to you by folding your hands. It's going to come to you when you decide to say, I'm not going to be comfortable anymore. Comfort is the enemy of our growth. You must tell yourself to be uncomfortable, to make sure that I'm earning and I'm saving, I'm keeping the money I earn and I'm distributing it. So all of that things I'm going to put my hand on to bring in my money for me, right? Your money must be working hard for you. That's one philosophy I have, that my money must work hard for me to bring my money to me. And that itself sets your mind up to possibilities and ways of thinking. for you to bring in more resources. You know it's risky. It is risky. Not to become a pilot is risky. You want to learn how to drive is risky. Giving birth is risky. Right? Going to school is also risky. Anything you learn in life has a measure of risk. Getting ahead financially has a measure of risk. And that risk can be mitigated, like I said, when you have mentorship, trainees that help you facilitate your growth. Right? So understand, do not play it small. Do not play it comfortable. Do not play it comfortable at all. Life will not reward you according to how you play it safe. No, life will reward you according to the measure of calculated risk you are meant to take. Even if you fall, rise up again. Right, yeah? Scripture says the righteous man falls 7 times. So you must learn to understand that it's not an easy journey. You're going to fail. But like I said, the prescription for that is having training, taking action, observing, learning, right? You grow from there. Understand, tell yourself, this journey is not going to be easy. I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. But I'm not afraid to fail forward.